Go ahead, Dave. I had nothing to say.
Vote for me and I'll set you free.
Dave is a senator. Woo!
Is it just me? Or is it getting crazier out there?
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Late Late Horror Show. I am Dino, as always, and that is Dave, Senator Dave, and he is his own man.
That's right. That's what the posters say.
Yeah, you got a poster? You got posters going on?
There was, hey, good, hey, whatever was, hey, Haywood, hey.
Oh, Haywood. Yeah, Senator Haywood, whatever.
Yeah.
Haywood, whatever. It's
I love the profiles of him.
Yes, there you go. Anyways, welcome. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, like, all that good stuff. We are about ready to talk about Columbo, Candidate for Crime, November 4th, 1973, Season 3, Episode 3. Oh, my God. It's an hour and 40 minutes, just about, roughly. Something to talk about here. Great episode, but, you know. Connie, thank you for the $1.99 super sticker, I think. Chat. Thank you. Let me say hello to everybody in the chat. Sunday Fun Day is here. I'm sure the shenanigans will start up very quickly.
They've already started behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, they've started.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're still high from our Easter candy.
Are we? Yeah. And I've got ginger ale. Man, 34 grams of sugar. Oh, boy.
A lot. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. Yeah. So, hello to everybody. Harry Scott, what is going on? Connie Clary, Edward Stewart, Ed Stathis, Chris W. is here. Vicky, what is going on, Vicky? Definitely good to see ya. That may be it. We're reeling.
Oh boy.
We're reeling them in. This probably is the last Columbo that we will be doing on the channel. So just to let everybody know, we're going to stick to some themes here, our usuals, like Scooby-Doo, you know, but Sweet Indigo, what's going on? Good to see you. What were you going to say, Dave?
Maybe we should do a separate Columbo channel.
Oh, we can do combo channels now. That's a thing.
Yeah.
We'll talk after the show. I mean,
Sounds good.
What the heck? Yeah, I don't care.
Wait till we do a gardening show.
Well, we'll talk after the show anyway.
All right.
Much love to each and every one of you for sticking around even through the crappy shows, even though I don't think we have a crappy show ever.
We have had 150 pieces of gold.
Pieces of gold is what it is. Yes. They're longer. They're an hour and a half. So, you know, there's some gold nuggets throughout. There's some wackiness, you know. That's my fault. I get a little silly and out of it.
This is show 147.
147, Dave. Jeez. Unbelievable. Hey, Andrea, what's going on? But yes, definitely good to see everybody. But yes, we're going to probably we're going to get rid of the Wild Wild West, because me and Dave talked about this, and we're going to get rid of Columbo. And that leaves us still with 6 rotating shows that we've been doing. So, yeah, definitely plenty to talk about. But, Dave, let's get to this Columbo.
All right.
I thought this hour and 38 minutes, it was weird. Columbo was weird. Like he was sick throughout the entire episode, like something was going on. You know, he looked like his hair was all messed up throughout.
Yes.
He was sleeping and laying down and resting a lot. And they threw in a bunch of filler scenes during the episode of, I couldn't tell you how many times he was just 2 minutes of looking through his jackets, for a pencil, and I'm like going, what is going on?
Yeah, there was a lot of filler. It was a really long episode. Yeah, I liked the episode. Don't get
Oh
me
yeah,
wrong.
yes. I did
I
too.
liked the episode, but yes, there were some definite parts where it's just like, this is for Phil, this is for Phil. And I think by season 3, they were trying to do that extended time period.
Okay. Makes sense because it was more of the Jackie Cooper show, which nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But Columbo, something seemed off and something was going on that just threw me off. Like later on when he was laying down on the couch
Covered with a newspaper,
with
yes.
the newspaper over his head, like napping.
Yeah.
I think he really was napping, Dave.
Probably was.
He's like, let me know when you need me for a line. You know, that's kind of what I thought.
But I love that room because they were playing poker. They were eating sandwiches with Wonder
Oh,
Bread.
I would not have wanted to be in that room though. It was too claustrophobic. Too much
No,
going on.
It was male bonding.
Male bonding. Hey, Rajram, good to see you, and thank you very much for the gift. Received a membership gift. Cleo B. Wens. I don't know when's, but it happened just now. Anyways, Sandy Bofa, good to see you. Welcome. Regina, here we go. We're going to get some stuff. Dino, I chatted with Schultze 100 over on another channel, right? He had a stroke and is getting eye surgery, doing well otherwise. Yeah, listen, Schultze had a tumultuous up and down throughout the first few years he entered the channel, but he always had issues with his usernames and stuff, but I always welcomed him. So, you know, Schultze, hopefully he gets better. Sorry to hear that he's got a stroke and all that other stuff going on, but you know, much love to him, and hopefully everything goes well. Thanks for telling me. So Dave, with that said, let's hit it. Let's just go.
All right.
Let's start this episode.
So it is.
And the two women in this.
You start, you stop, you stop. What?
I know.
What do you want? Two women. I'm already in.
Okay, yeah. Joanne Linville and the other she played Vicky Hayward, Nelson's
Tisha.
The other one was
Tisha Sterling, Linda Johnson.
Yes, Linda Johnson.
Yes.
And the one was a Romulan ambassador in Star Trek in 1966.
Yes.
And I don't know how old she was in this, but were you? Yeah, Dave.
I was not, because she's an alcoholic.
Yeah,
it was.
That's true.
Yeah, it was just like, there's too much baggage there. But I did like her spiciness, and definitely it's the 1970s, and it's just like, you know. Anyway, I'm all a fan of Linda Johnson, though, who is, by the way, still alive.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
In her late 70s, I'm sure not as well.
Yeah. Okay.
But I like Linda Johnson, and I like the most Katie Seagal.
Katie Seagal?
Yes.
What?
Did you miss Katie Seagal?
From Married with Children?
Yes.
Dave.
Dino, don't tell me you did not see Katie Seagal in this episode. I
did not see her in this episode.
Her dad was the director. This is her first acting credit.
Holy, how did I miss it? The house at the beginning when they were doing.
No. She is the secretary of Nelson Haywood. She's the one that accepted the suit saying, I'll sign for this.
No way.
Yep, that's Katie Seagal.
Was it? You've got me sitting here shocked because that scene is imprinted in my head. I don't see Katie Seagal there.
That's Katie Seagal as a little 20-year-old.
20 years old. Yeah, that's Katie Seagal. You gotta be kidding me.
I'm not kidding you.
I don't see her in the credits, but I take your word for it. It was a small role.
It was a small role, but that is
I'm going to have to go back now.
Yes.
Albert Jacobs, good to see you.
Connie says Dave is correct. Thank you, Connie.
Wow. I cannot believe there were there were actors and actresses in the background that I did notice from previous
it's funny
episodes.
because you had mentioned like the other day when we were doing a Wild Wild West, there were only like 7 actors in the whole thing. Here, there are a ton of actors.
Yeah.
And it always reminded me, like with these aerial shots, looking down at the party, looking down at the, all the political things.
Yeah.
It reminded me of, like the Disneyland Hotel in the 1970s. Just it exudes, it leaches the 1970s.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Down to, if I don't know how much you noticed and looked at the crime scene, the guy holding the video recorder, he's got a backpack.
What, had a video recorder? Boom.
I don't know what the hell that was.
You needed like 3 people to carry that.
That was like a space age looking thing. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, it was something I expected on In Search of.
Yeah. It was really weird. But anyways, wow. The Katie Seagal got me. I'm going to have to go back and check because she's not credited. So me looking, I did not see her. Anyways, but I did notice her, Dave. So maybe I wasn't looking at the hairdo. Anyways,
I'm gonna zip it over to you via Facebook real quick.
Okay. No, Dino, these shows are not crappy. Oh no, I didn't say they're listen. I didn't say they're crappy. What do you mean? Our streams? Listen, they get out of. Listen, there's an algorithm on YouTube, okay, and we veer off sometimes and do these like the Columbo doesn't jive with the whole late horror show. And we just got too much going on. That's all. So I think we're going to stick with some other stuff. That's all. Anyways, yes. Otherwise, a very, very good show.
All right, and it's sent to you. So I got a good picture of her and Columbo, and when you look at her, that's
okay. You sent it on Facebook?
I did.
Okay. Okay, Dave, start us off. Where we're going to go.
So we're going to go to the beginning. It's a senatorial campaign. We've got Mr. Nelson Haygood. He's running for senator, and he has been allegedly given these threats to his life. These people who.
I'm going to have to give that a deeper look. It's the resolution isn't the best, but that doesn't look like her from there.
If you go,
you're 100% sure she's in the credits.
Without a doubt.
Okay.
She's in the end credits of the show.
Okay.
And if you type in Katie Seagal Columbo on Google Images, you can bring up your own images.
Okay.
That is her 100%.
Okay. So what is Mr. Nelson doing? Who is he? He's in the same profession as you are, Dave.
A cheater with his wife.
No, not that.
Oh, yes.
I said he's in the same profession as you, and then you go, he's a cheater.
No. He is running for state senate. I am a senator at my school. I sit on the academic senate. So this is
technically he's a senator. Dave's a senator. He's a professor, a senator, an inventor, an entrepreneur, a gardener,
an all-around good guy.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Wow. Any ladies out there? Dave, you want to give your email?
No.
You can reach me at 1-888-567-HAIR.
Just like with Art Bell. Don't call. Don't email.
You get a bunch of calls in the background. Asked.
Hello.
Put it on the answering machine. Dang it.
This is Emily Latella.
I loved when Art Bell would do that. He goes, "Are you sure you want to give that number out?" And then phone's off the hook. Anyways, answering machines, huh? The good old days. Okay, Dave, go ahead.
So anyway, he's walking down. He's being interviewed by all these people, and this is one of the few times where we see Columbo before a murder's even been committed. Yeah. Normally, we see him 40 minutes, 20 minutes into the show. He's in the first few minutes. I think it's the second or third soonest that we see Columbo in any of the episodes.
Okay. Yeah, pretty early. I know that much. And again, like I said, I think he was just sitting in a chair. Like, just
Yeah.
did
Yeah,
he have a newspaper with him then too?
I think so. Yes, he did.
What's
Yeah.
going on?
And
Anyways.
then he gets up when he walks by and everything, and we see the other kind of big police burly guy. That's kind of cool. And so he starts talking about, like, the threats against his life. He's all, sometimes you just got to stand up and do what's right. And everyone's all,
Yeah. He's being
yeah,
a good guy, but he's not really a good guy. Thank you, Andrea Black. Member for 24 months, level 2 support. I truly love y'all's. Thank you, Dino, for all you do. Thank you, Andrea. Really appreciate it. And hey, Tom O is here, Dave.
hey,
Hey, Tom O. Good to see you.
just after St. Patrick's Day too.
Yes, there you go. But yeah, he's not really a good guy, and maybe he is okay.
Oh no, he's not.
No.
He
Yeah,
killed somebody.
Well, oh yeah, that's true. And
Yeah,
then then
it's not
we'll
just
talk
him.
about Harry Stone too, because when he was talking to his manager, he told him, and I know where all the people are buried. So,
Yes.
but that was it. Like, there was no inclination of, like, this guy has killed a lot of people before. It's just out of the clear blue, his manager tells him that. So he's killed a bunch of people in the past?
No. But I think it was just more, of the idea going, like, I know where all the skeletons are buried, is what he said.
Okay.
And
Makes
he's all
more
like,
sense.
so I know where all the backroom deals have been made.
Makes
so you
more
can't get rid of me
Okay.
because I can call the bluff.
Yeah. I thought he was just killing people left and right, but yeah, no, he just doesn't like his alcoholic wife, and he's got this Linda on the side, and she's such a sweet gal, Dave.
She is.
Yeah, I just wanted to pour her a good old lemonade and pet her hair and have her sit down. I mean, that's all I wanted. But
Cool. Yeah, I
did she make you feel sorry for her through the entire episode?
A little bit, because she is this young, innocent girl, maybe country girl coming to the city to find work, ends up working for this senator, and he falls for her, and she falls for him. And
what is this, 1945? Like, she's how young and beautiful, and Jackie Cooper is,
and they have the most uncomfortable kissing scene.
She's kissing Grandpa. Grandpa
it really is.
The secretary.
It really is. Just, close your eyes and think of him as a little rascal.
No. Oh, yeah. He was a little rascal. Jackie Cooper. Yeah.
Or was it he was also in The Champ?
Yes. Albert Jacobs, super sticker, $4.99. Thank you very much. Really, really appreciate that, Albert. Much love to each and every one of you in the chat. Arthritis is a drag, Edward. Wait, what's going on? Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I get it. Okay. Anyways.
So after this little, scene and with politics, we jump over to this basically hotel room where Linda's sitting down, watching it, drinking. The campaign manager, Harry Stone, is taking notes. He's making phone calls.
Did you get as confused as me trying to distinguish, like, the beach house, his residence, the headquarters, or I don't know where he was ever in this.
There was a lot of sets. A
lot of sets, and they all looked almost the same.
And his home, if we think about it, like at the very end when Columbo's walking up the steps, I'm thinking, like, isn't that the hotel where they're going to watch the returns and things like that? Because it's so spacious.
Yes. Man, you guys are all hitting me with all your love tonight. Thank you.
Nice.
Overkill with an O, member for 50 months. That's longer than I've been alive. What? Thanks for getting me into Columbo. You're welcome. 50 months. That's like forever, Dave.
Yes.
That's what you said when you dated that one chick. You said
nothing that lasted 50 months.
I think it was 10 days, and you said, oh, it felt like a lifetime.
Sometimes it is.
Okay, anyways. Yeah, the sets confused the hell out of me. I didn't know where we were. So if I mess it up a couple times, I didn't know where we were. So
we're even at a gas station.
Yes, and I love the tow truck too. Very colorful.
Tow truck's fantastic.
Yeah, I need a Lego tow truck like
In
that.
fact,
Yeah.
the tow truck, if that was Columbo driving, he was going a little too quick. There was one little curve where it's like, whoa.
It wasn't him. Did you see the stunt driver in
I
it?
did not.
I noticed it when he turned. You could see a big head of hair. You
Oh
know.
boy.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. Okay, so we're at headquarters.
We're at headquarters and
Yeah.
Linda's there and the campaign manager's all like, Linda, you gotta leave him. If you want him to be senator, he's got to be happily married. And she's all,
Oh, this is where Linda's arguing with Harry Stone, his manager.
yeah.
And
So
Harry Stone is this big, kind of burly guy with red, thinning hair that's flopped over.
yes.
Yeah.
And you can tell he, like everyone else, drinks a lot and smokes a lot. And his jacket is probably a little, has some scent to it. And
I would think so. Yeah.
he's a rough guy, but a burly guy, one that you'd want in a bar fight on your side.
Yeah.
And I'm a big fan of him anyway, because he's in a lot of TV shows, and he was one of the reporters that we see in the Ellery Queen TV series. So I really liked him for that.
Oh, that was him. Okay.
That was him. And then Linda leaves because he's going to be in, the senator's coming in and his wife's going to be there. He goes, you just got to leave. And so she leaves.
Demanded her to don't mess with him no more. You get out of his life.
Yeah.
But
So
she's on the payroll, Dave.
she is.
How's that going to work?
It's going to be tough, but we're going to make her my wife's assistant.
Well, look at this.
That way I
Tomahawk. Played
Thank
Frank
you,
Flanagan on
Tomahawk.
Ellery Queen. There you go. Welcome, Tomahawk 52. Yeah. Okay, Dave. Yeah.
All right.
So she
So-
left.
Yes. And then Nilsson shows up.
Yes,
And
he does.
he first thing he does, grab a drink and looks and goes, hey, whose lipstick is this? And he's all, it's Linda's. Guess why I asked her over? To tell her to leave my life. You're right. You guessed. And he's all, she's a political liability. You can't see her anymore. And he's all, you know what? I got to go see her. I have to see her. And he picks up the phone and he does one of those tricks where he puts his finger on the receiver, makes a fake phone call, which we're going to see throughout this episode. A lot of fake phone calls.
Yeah. A lot of mistakes and flaws. No wonder Columbo had him like right away. I mean, it's usually how it goes with Columbo, but
And so he's all, Linda, I'm going to come over. I'm going to see you. And like Harry Stone is like, oh my God, you're not going to go over to your mistress's house.
yeah,
he
Harry,
goes-
like Harry says, weathered. Yeah, that's Harry's.
There we go. That's a good word.
Harry Stone.
Yep.
Yeah, Harry Scott. Harry Stone was weathered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're going to switch jackets.
Oh yeah,
Because
he's
the
got
room's
this
being
whole.
watched. Yeah, because we've got security outside the door. There's death threats against the senator, so they got to keep an eye on him. And I love the way that he gets rid of the guy at the door. He goes, look, you need to go downstairs and buy me some cigars, some Panatellas.
Yeah, that's the way he's going to have a small window of opportunity to escape without being seen. But I don't know. I didn't. I'm thinking Columbo's going to pick up on this immediately. Like that's a big mistake. Okay, this is what you do when you're going to try to. And why Harry Stone? Why is he the one that gets killed in this story? It seems like it's such a great story, great episode, but the person who got killed is the wrong person.
Who should have been killed, Linda?
Oh no. Linda's I think if anybody, should have been his wife.
Really?
Yeah, she's alcoholic on his back all the time. Drives him nuts, and he's in love with her. And there was even the back and forth with, he's telling, saying, so he gets rid of him because he's telling him not to see Linda, but he's not really the one that should have gone. And I was thinking, well, if he's gone, he murdered him, then his wife's got to be next. But no, it was just Harry Stone. And it didn't make any sense. It's not a big enough murder for Columbo. Am I wrong?
That's a good point. But I will say later when he's told of the death, that when he makes a big deal of it, he overboard,
yeah.
And the wife goes, I know how much you hated him. How much
I loved when she looked back. Yeah. She's looking back at him going, what the hell is he throwing a fit for?
Yeah.
You don't care for that.
So I think there's maybe some personal things that we didn't see that really actually added. Like, he can't get rid of this guy. He's like Banya
from Seinfeld.
Yeah. And he's like, a soup isn't a meal. I'll be back, And so he's all, I just can't take it. He knows I'm having an affair. He knows where all the skeletons are. It's time to get rid of him. So we're going to switch jackets. He's going to head to my car and take off. And then I'm going to come through with that fake little hat and get in his car and drive to see my girlfriend. But I'm really driving to my beach house because I'm going to beat him there. I don't know how he beats him there if he left 5 minutes after. But he's there waiting for Harry Stone. And when he opens up the door, the garage door, he's all, hey, buddy, boom, boom, you're dead.
Hey, Sally, good to see you. Columbo was such a fun watch. Yes, these are Columbos are the early ones. I saw a later one, didn't like it very much. But anyways, yeah, no, I thought it was the whole scene was odd, like switching outfits to like disguise themselves as different. I know they weren't going for, I'm going to fool them totally with a disguise. Like, let's make Harry Stone Nelson, because you just couldn't do it. Even when he put on his jacket, which I thought was nuts too. I mean, it's not like they looked anywhere near each other. And Nelson, Jackie Cooper, he puts on this dark brown suit and he's got these dark brown sunglasses, typical of 1970s, it's a style, but I'm like, what are you doing? Do you think they're not going to recognize you because of the sunglasses? I mean, all around that was a little weird, but listen, we're dissecting it. I tell you, I love the episode, but there's a lot of things we can touch on. That was kind of crazy. Hey, Alfred, what's going on? Good to see you. Alfred really loves to be called Alfred. You should just take the MB out of there and just put Alfred _ is my name. I think that's what you should do, MB. Ooh, what's this? What's going on here? Ruby Hoove 9? Ruby Hoove 9? Is it Ruby? Gifted
I
one.
read it as Ruby Hoove.
Okay, Ruby Hoove. Gifted 1 membership at level 2 support. Thank you very much. 2, the happy recipient is 0. Cool. Yeah, cool. Thank you, Ruby.
It's very nice.
Ruby. I'd love to have a Ruby, Dave. Wouldn't you?
I like Sapphire.
Okay. They both go pretty good on the market, don't they?
Like Bonds or Gelsons or?
Sure. I don't know what you said there, but
They're stores. They're grocery stores. You said market.
I meant, take it to the gem person who gives you a boatload of money for your rubies or your sapphires.
I live in California. We don't have a gem person.
Is that still an underground thing? Something that just, hey, got some rubies here that I need to let loose.
Yeah, you got to show up in a Columbo trench coat. You got the rubies on one side and you got the Rolexes on the other.
We got to see quite a spiffy little suit underneath Columbo's raggedy jacket.
Yeah.
I mean, it was all right.
It was all right.
Oh, and Nelson's green 1970s robe. I wanted it.
You know what I want?
What do you want?
I want a housekeeper named Juanita. Because that's where we are right now. Yes,
okay.
That's right. We're at the party. And so we've got a beautiful mansion. And
how did he get to the party, though? He sneaks there, out and back. Who gave him the keys to the house?
Who?
Didn't you see the guy in the bushes? Am I wrong? What's going
What
on?
are you watching? No. So what happens
He
is
pulls behind the house. Somebody gives it. Go ahead.
right. Well, okay. So you got Nilsson, right? He's just killed his campaign manager.
You mean
drives,
Nelson?
drives back to his house,
Yeah.
and then he meets the group of people. But we just see one guy who's out behind the bushes, and we think maybe his wife is next to be killed.
Oh, there was so the whole group of people were supposed to be back in the backyard.
Yes. So the whole
But Dave,
group
am I
of people in
wrong?
the
We haven't seen
backyard,
one.
they're gonna sneak in through the servants' entrance, and then they're surprised.
Am I wrong though? Just one person popped out.
Yes, it wasn't a good setup.
So I was right. I'm like, who's the dude setting him up with the key? Because I thought he was going to go in and murder his wife.
That's what I thought too. I thought it was going to be a double homicide.
That was not good. You needed a whole group of people to go in there. Yeah. You want a good party movie. Go, Peter Sellers, The Party. Go watch that.
Not right now, though. We still have
No,
another hour.
not. Well, whatever you want to do.
Hi, Lucy Vincent.
Hey, Lucy Vincent. What's going on? Good to see you. Me and Dave both had just a little bit too much vodka tonight.
And D someone. MQ7KR.
D someone? Oh, yeah. Wait, what am I talking about? It's D. Hey, D. Good to see you. They did change up your little moniker there, too, a little bit. But good to see you, D. And Lucy Vincent. Always good to see ya. So there you go. Chris W. says Nelson from The Simpsons. Ha ha. Oh, yeah, no. Nelson is Jackie Cooper's character in here. He's the senator to be, maybe. Nope. I don't think so. Anyways, Dave, let's continue.
So the wife is pretty much laid out on the couch. She's drunk. She's got a drink. She's
after the party. Yeah.
No, this is like before the party. And she's all, Juanita, Juanita. And she's all, I have to make my own drink. And she gets up, and then all of a sudden you see the lights turning out around her. And she's all, what's going on? And then all of a sudden this black shadow comes up, covers her eyes, and it ends up being her husband. Surprise! And it's a surprise party, and all her friends are there, including my favorite person, who happens to be the lady we saw in the Johnny Cash episode, the seamstress.
The Lucy?
She's the one with the big bouffant hair and everything. And she's all, yes, Nilsson told us to meet around the back of the house at 8:00.
Bouffant.
Yeah, she had really kind of
what a stylish word.
Yeah, it is. Well, I'm French too.
Oh, de Ploufet gets the bouffant.
Oh.
And the wife, Vicky, she's running around in a dress, and she's
I don't even know if you can call it a dress.
I don't know what, but she
had
almost
the negligee.
She used the braless wonder in this episode.
She must have lost it in the shag carpeting.
Yeah. Where's little Johnny? He's somewhere over there rolling around. Foot tall carpet. No, she doesn't wear a bra. It's the 70s, people. Yeah. What a great decade.
I thought you went silent. I mean, what's going on? Just looking at my notes, because Nilsson also knows she's drinking too much, takes the drink out of her hand, puts it down on the ground. No more drinking for you. But then as they're partying and they've got like a whole setup of food, which I love a buffet. Love a buffet.
Love the cake. That cake looked good.
Oh.
But I was like, how did she not see any of this? Like the whole place is decked out. Food.
Oh, totally.
She must have been out on that couch for some hours.
Definitely.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Good old cake, though. I think it was chocolate.
As they're getting ready.
My mom would make a chocolate cake, and you know what you do? You make the homemade white frosting, but you put a teaspoon of coffee crystals in it, and then you mix it all up, and you have coffee frosting. And to this day, it's been a long time since I don't think I've ever made it. What's wrong with me, Dave?
I don't know.
But it tasted so good. Next time you make a cake, people, make some white frosting and teaspoon of, it's got to be homemade though. You can't take a can of frosting and mix it with a teaspoon of coffee. But it tastes so good. Coffee frosting. It was delight. Yeah, I loved it, Dave. Okay, moving on. Sorry. Veered off.
That's all right.
Veered off track.
So as I was saying, Nelson needs to excuse himself because he's got to go make that phone call saying, "Hey, I killed your boy," and he's all. What he does is he sneaks back. He makes the phone call, says, "Hey, we keep our promises. Nelson Haywood, what's left of him is in the garage of his beach house." But he goes,
the whole point is it's a mob hit. He's trying to blame it on the mob. Anyways, I'm sorry, Dave. Go ahead.
That's okay. Might as well say hello to Kathy too. She just came.
Hello, Kathy with a C.
Thank you.
How are you? 6930. Kathy 6930. I love the sunflower. Point that out every time. Our long.
Because usually it's a bird.
Right. It's changed because it's springtime.
It is spring.
Yes. Oh, and it's been beautiful here, Dave. 75 today.
It rained today here.
Oh. When we have good weather, you have bad weather. Long time channel viewer, Kathy, all the way from Canada. It's a long ways away, but not really.
Longer for me.
Yes, definitely longer for you. Okay. Good to see you, Kathy.
So as I've been trying to
Bring
say,
the energy up again. Yeah.
he picks up a bottle of brandy, 1893. Oh boy. And so then we're going to.
Was it 1893? Did he see?
93 brandy. So then we're going to do a cuts scene.
Cut scene. Yeah.
Again, kind of a filler scene because Columbo is at the dentist. That's right. He's got a thing like in his mouth, and the dentist is trying to talk to him, and it's
best
late
scene.
at night.
Best scene in the episode.
It's like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. The dentist is working, and he's like mixing up some stuff on his little, glass thing, making up some cement.
He's talking. He's Italian. He's like in a weird looking Italian. Like he's some skinny, like skittish looking guy, like with instruments all in Columbo's mouth.
He's an informant, is what he is.
Yeah. And he's working on his mouth, and he's
opera playing,
and he's opera playing, and it's dark as hell in there. So he can't see in his mouth. I don't know what's going on there, but he's doing stuff. I'm like, where's the lighting? He needs the light to see in his mouth. And Columbo, but the interaction between him and Columbo, and he kept going on and on about the Italians and the mob. It's a mafia. It's the Italian. What was going on there, Dave? But wasn't that funny?
It was great.
I loved it.
But it was a filler scene.
I need to cut that out. Oh, it was a filler scene. That's why I'm saying there was so many, like when Columbo was there in a lot of the scenes, it just was like filler. It was just like, what is going on? He's sleeping on the couch. He's at the dentist. He's sitting in a chair with a newspaper. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. But I love the episode.
Good.
I can't wait till we give a rating. You know what I'm saying?
Can I?
Hey, Ezra. Been
Nice
a while. Good to see you. Good to see you, Ezra.
So then we got the opera stops, and we got a news bulletin.
Oh.
Nelson Haywood, running for governor or senator, has been shot and killed at his beach house. Columbo is needed at the scene.
Yeah.
And so Columbo's all, I got to get out of here. And he's all, you can't get out of here without a crown on that tooth. So
they don't verify any of this. They just take the word and spread it out on the news.
Yep.
So yeah, everybody thinks that Nelson is dead, and it's Harry Stone that's laying down on the ground. But
yes, and if Columbo had been on time, he would have heard this in the conference that they had. But Columbo shows up late.
He does.
And he's all like, sorry, I was at the dentist, and the commissioner's pissed off at Columbo, and he's all, Columbo, if it was Nelson that died, I'd be in charge, but it's not, so you're in charge. Find out who did this. And what's weird is Columbo looks up. Now we're in a beach community and there's a broken street lamp. Those are not allowed. And
well, I think what Columbo was insinuating was that just happened. Like somebody broke that intentionally. So the killer couldn't be seen?
yes, but we would have needed to see him do that as well. Why not show Nielsen Haywood up on a ladder breaking the street lamp?
Well, it would have been nice to see.
It would have been nice instead of all the other filler.
Yeah. An hour 38, and they couldn't show like how he did all of this, especially at the beach house where the murder happened.
Yeah.
We don't get to see much except for after the fact.
Right.
You know, like we didn't even see how the cars pulled up. I mean, I know Harry Stone pulled in with Nelson's car into the garage, right? Am I wrong?
We don't see that.
We don't even see that?
No.
But the car's in there, right?
Car's in there. There's a car in there.
Yeah, but they don't even show that.
Vespa on the far wall.
Because later on, Columbo's explaining why this doesn't make sense, you know, and when we get to that, I guess we'll get to that. But yeah, no, you know,
But then,
he's looking at light switches and everything, and I'm like, oh, what the hell's going on here?
I don't know. So
Yeah.
Columbo then is like, hey, why are they talking about pants of one person and a coat of another? And then he's told like it's really this other guy who dies. And he's all, man, that's so cool because I called my wife. She loves Haywood. And he goes, well, call her back. Tell her it's not him. He's all, she wasn't home.
Yes,
Where was she?
I know. Well, she was out with the gals playing some bridge.
Now bowling. They're doing a bowling.
You think they were bowling? No bridge?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Huh? Columbo's wife a bowler. Did they ever bring that
They're
up?
going to a bowling event. That's why he needs a jacket later.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
$25 a couple.
Okay. But you know what? What ensues next is crazy mayhem.
Tell me.
So the whole garage is filled with detectives and cops and the coroner or whoever and just people in the movie. The person with the weird camera, like some circular, like duct taped looking like camera. And, you know, all the cops are just talking in the background. And, you know, the camera's on Columbo. And Columbo keeps going, I'll be back. Because the deputy commissioner, whatever, told him, hold on there, Columbo. I need to talk to you after this. But he left him about 10 times.
Yeah.
To look for different clues.
I love the voice in the background. Where's he going now?
Where's he going? Out of nowhere. And that's the only time that was said, too.
Miller,
Like,
you were the first guy on the scene? Yeah. Was the light on? No.
Oh, he feels the motor, you know, because he's going to find out just how long it takes to cool off. You know, I mean, all this stuff. He feels the tires, Dave. That threw me because the rubber would have cooled off very quickly. So I don't know why he felt the tires, but you saw him touch the tires. He could have a rubber fetish.
I read what Edstathis wrote.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see what he said. Is it the last one?
Yes.
The only drawback to making egg salad is the house smells like farts. Well, you know, it's a smell you get used to, Ed. I know eggs are associated with egg farts, but when I smell it, you're making deviled eggs and I smell it, I smell the eggs. I don't smell the actual gas. And it smells great.
And you have those chips that taste like deviled eggs.
Yes. Yes. Those were pretty good. Yeah. I'm going to have to get some more. Dave, that's quite a strange choice in shirts this evening. Button up. It's not cabana wear. I'm thinking you either came from some kind of like function or like work maybe related something,
I was at a function earlier today.
and you just didn't change your shirt, or
No, if you notice, I put on a Hawaiian shirt prior to the episode of us chatting.
and then
And
you changed
then
it in?
when I went to get my coffee, I changed shirts because I had worn that shirt on 2 broadcasts ago, and I didn't want people to think, is Ollie wearing the same shirt? So I put on the shirt that I had on this morning because I went to a stamp show. So
Oh, that's your stamp show shirt.
it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I see it.
Because even you got your tongs right here.
And you got the squares on the shirt itself are
Yes,
stamp sized.
they are.
Wow. Have you ever tried to lick one and put them on there?
No.
Because that would ruin the stamp. And we
I
don't
was
want
going
to
to
do
say
that.
something, but it would get me kicked off. So
Well, probably not. But
as
thank you, Connie.
as we mentioned, the very last thing Columbo does after he touches the tires and touches the engine is he runs after the coroner. Stop! I want to feel the body.
The hearse is taken off, or whatever, the vehicle, the station wagon with the body
the
in the back.
Ghostbuster machine
Yeah. He crawls in the back of it.
with the dead body, pulls out
And the
his
cigar and everything. Just
yeah, pulls out the wrist. Look at this watch. Look at this watch.
Look at this watch. Look at these shoes. Look at these shoes. That was a little weird too, but he's making a point for later on. Randy Stone, his wardrobe was durable, is what they called it later on. Durable.
It is durable. Yes.
He's like, this suit will last forever.
And it's Harry Stone, not Randy Stone.
Did I say Randy Stone?
Yeah, I think Randy Stone was a wrestler.
Why did I say Randy Stone?
I don't know.
There's a lot of people in this, so it's hard to keep up.
Yeah. But then now Columbo has to go
These shoes will last forever. Anyways, go on. We'll get to it.
Those things.
Oh, go on, Dave. Yeah.
I
needed a sip.
I hear you.
Okay.
So then we're going to be going to Nielsen Haywood's party because
why do you keep saying Nielsen?
Because his name is Nielsen.
His name's Nelson.
No. Because they nickname him when they're close friends, they call him Niels.
What?
Yes.
But his character name is Nelson.
It is spelled like Ricky Nelson.
Yeah, Nelson.
But
you're telling me they nicknamed him
him,
Nielsen.
They call him Niels.
Well, listen, I called him Nelson throughout the. Okay,
And
Nielsen.
That's why I call him Nielsen.
I thought you had Leslie
ratings,
in
but
your
it doesn't
mind.
matter, does it?
No.
5 minutes in.
I was wondering though.
Is the IMDb rating?
No, let's go on. Okay, so Nielsen.
Yes.
Or like I like to call him as Chaps. I like to call him Chaps.
Why do you call him that?
His wife called him that in the bedroom.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's odd.
She says, "Come on, Chaps."
It's better her than Darla.
She goes, "Let's get to bed."
Of course, he wasn't in the Darla episodes. He was actually in the Dorothy episodes of Little Rascals.
Yes, he was. The very early episodes.
Yeah, along with Stymie.
Yes, Stymie. Yes.
And Chubby.
Chubby. Yes. Chubby was great. and a young Spanky. I love Spanky when he was super young.
Oh, yeah.
Never said a word, and I love when he poked the eyes. It's just okay. Anyways,
not to mention the dog.
Oh yeah,
that dog. Big hairline around.
When I was young, we had a dog. It was a Dalmatian type, like a longer hair Dalmatian. It was weird, like mix with these. Anyways, they were Rocky and Pebbles. I think I mentioned this a long time ago, but he had a black ring around his eye.
Oh,
yeah, it was really cool. Anyways, always reminding me of Little Rascals. Okay, getting back to Columbo. We got to stay on track.
All right.
You know, I don't know where we're at though, but
We're at Nilsson's
Nielsen's house.
Nilsson's house.
Is it his house or is
It's his house because that's where the surprise party is. And his wife opens the door and she goes, "He's fine. Go around back, get some coffee and cake. It's really good." And then she closes the door. He goes, "No, I need to speak to him now." And so when he talks to him, he's all, "Go get some coffee or go get some cake and pour yourself a drink." Doesn't even offer the coffee. He goes, "Look, we got plenty of alcohol here."
alcohol? Anyways.
Yes. And so he's all, "No, man, I need to talk to you. I'm from homicide." And he's all, "Well, they haven't killed me yet." "No, but there's been a homicide. I need to tell you about Harry Stone." And he's all, "Harry Stone's dead."
Yeah, it's where he breaks the news. Yeah.
Yeah. And then he's like, oh my God. He goes into his little room where the fireplace is and he sits down and he picks up the jacket and he rubs it a little bit like it's going to bring Harry back. And it's just like, come on.
Is this how they? Yeah, no, that was a sweet little touch, and Columbo looked, okay, I see that he has a little bit of empathy right now for his death. Oh, geez, pardon me. Did you hear that?
Yeah, but it's the ginger ale. It's okay.
It came out loud and clear, huh? Oh, geez. But yeah, he was so infatuated with and I guess this in the 70s, a lot of. You would go and get a suit made and you could pick out all kind of like camel hair fabric and stuff like that. I mean, can we still do that? I guess we can.
In Beverly Hills.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. But I looked at his jacket and I'm like going, it looks weird. And it's probably expensive. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, $200.
Yeah, but it looked cheap.
It would not be something I would want to wear.
No. Okay.
Especially light tan.
Yeah, light tan or cream.
It was cream. Yes.
I love when Columbo goes to Chadwick's. That's the what would you call him? The tailor, who makes the suits.
Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
Yeah, it was a good movie. It was all right. Yeah. And he's asking him all kinds of questions, and the Chadwick is just, answering them, but acting it's just such a funny scene.
I love it. Again, a filler scene.
But funny.
It's Vito Scotti. And, he's just such a great actor and so fun. And he is going like, "You need this win?" "Oh, no. We're not going to be able to do that." Literally pulls the tape measure from around his neck going, "We're not going to be able. You should go to a department store."
Well, yeah, because he needs a rush job on it in like 3 days or something. Because, and Chadwick tells him, we can only do 10 days. We need 10 days notice to complete an order for a suit to make the suit. And this is all going to go to, it's another clue for Columbo, because what happens, Dave? Do you want to explain it? The suit thing and the time frame? No, a little complicated. Let me see. Let me get it out.
So basically what happens with the suit thing is that it's like Columbo's all like, "How did you know you would need another suit? Because Harry's going to be shot in it. And like, you need 14 days. And Nilsson is all like, "No." He goes, "If you had examined the suit, we have some fraying. We've got a cigarette burn." He goes, "That's why I needed a new suit."
Thus, that's why I ordered it 10 days prior, because that was the confusion for Columbo is, how did you know you were going to need another one of those suits? So,
this is when he starts getting a little nippy at Columbo too. He's all like, "I went and saw your tailor this morning." "Oh, good. He likes a challenge." "What's that supposed to mean?" And he's all, "I'm fine. Something funny happens with the legs down here, but I can pick suits right off the rack and wear them."
Yeah, but again, I thought Columbo had a pretty good suit underneath that jacket. But anyways, whatever. What do I know? It almost looked like a dark greenish type color. You don't usually see that in suits. It was an unusual color.
Colorblind.
Dave just don't want to fix it. That's all. He's scared to see the color red.
Yes.
You are, aren't you? You're like,
Especially when it's behind me and flashing.
So how the heck do I look? This red color back here, do you see any of that?
No.
Do I look black and white?
You look black.
Listen here.
Yeah.
Okay. So after he goes and see Chadwick's. Oh, it's the top of the hour. We might as well.
Is it real?
Yeah. No. Okay, we'll keep going.
A little bit more because we're not really leaving the party yet.
Yeah.
But all the guests have gone, and all of a sudden the wife is drinking more, and she's all, "What are you doing home? You normally sneak out about this time."
They start arguing on the couch.
Oh, it's a great argument.
It's
like you drink too much.
Nothing like a good argument, Dave.
Yeah, and she's all, something I can do alone. I don't have a partner for that.
Oh, and she tells him, "Hey, how about I file for divorce before the election?"
I love it. She goes, "That'll sober us both up."
So devious, Dave. So devious.
I love it. Man. Yeah. So, and then like within a couple minutes, he's like won her over, and he's
turning her around. Yeah.
Come with me, and we'll campaign together like it was old times, and everyone loves you on those, on those events and everything. And she's all, okay, and he's all, "Bring your appointment secretary, Linda."
That's what he says as he's walking out the door from the scene. I'm like, good one. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So, so he's going to take her on. Oh, I keep hitting a bunch of chats. Oh, so now we're at the top of the hour. No, 2 more minutes.
No, it's fine because we got a short top of the hour.
Yeah. What's going on? Oh, anyways. Okay. Yeah. Let's see how many thumbs up we got. Why not? Let's see if we've made
56.
36 thumbs up.
What?
This is why no more Columbos. That's
what?
For sure. Yeah, 36
36.
Thumbs up. We have 36 thumbs up.
My gardening videos get 36.
No more Columbo episodes. It's our farewell Columbo episode. So there you have it.
Boy, how many of these have we done?
36.
18, 19?
We've done a few. I don't think that many, Dave.
No, I think we did 17 when we did Columbo Confab.
Really?
Yeah. So Swan Song would be 18, and we did Ross Martin at 19. So this may be our 20th episode. So about
you gotta be kidding me.
No, we've done a lot.
Holy Moses. Well, people finally realized, hey, you know what? Don't want to hear about Columbo.
That's fine. And we didn't even really do the 90s.
Oh.
Those are the ones I would have given the thumbs down to.
Yeah. Everybody, please hit the thumbs up. Get us to 46? I don't know. Oh, my God, Dave.
But luckily, Scooby-Doo is going to save us. Anyway. Scooby-Doo will save us next week.
Zoinks! Scoob!
That's right. Fun. Zoinks the podcast. We're finishing.
I know, Kathy. Real quick, I know. Listen, I love Columbo. I know. I love Columbo too, and I love talking about it. But the Late Late Horror Show isn't the platform to talk about Columbo. You see it in the thumbs up. You see it in the numbers. It's just, it's time to move on and concentrate on our other stuff, really. So, anywho, thank you. Yeah. Anyways, let's move on. Yes. Hit thumbs up, all that good stuff, comments and all that. Dave, hey, what do we got next week going on there, Dave?
I feel like I'm repeating myself. We're going to have Scooby-Doo.
Did you already say?
Scooby-Doo Zoinks the podcast. We're going to be finishing up the first season. We're going to do That's No Ghost. And then we're going to wrap up and talk about our top episodes that we really liked. And
you got presents too? We'll both be wrapping up at the same time.
And then the week after, we're going to be doing In Search Of the first 2 episodes with Leonard Nimoy, including
In Search Of
Other Voices and Strange Visitors. Dun, dun,
Dave,
dun.
I'm scared. And this episode involves plants and the energy of the plants and the motion.
I love when they put the little electrodes on the leaves.
Yeah. Listen, there were real studies talking about plants can feel and all this stuff, and they did experiments showing that there are. Anyways, we'll talk about it then. Anyways, Dave, what else do we got? What's after that? In search of?
That's about all, because then we got to do some revisions.
We got to do what?
Some revisions.
Okay, so yeah,
But we got on May 10th we got a Circle of Fear. May 17th we got an X-Files. So we have those to look forward to.
There you go. So yes, good stuff. Good stuff. Yay donuts! What's going on? We got donuts.
Who's got donuts?
Sally's got donuts. Yeah.
You know what? It pissed me off at the stamp show today. They normally bring donuts. They did bring donuts. I forgot to grab one on the way out.
Really?
I was so thrilled with my day. I was like, I got to get home because I got to get home to Bo because it's raining. And I forgot to grab a donut.
Did Bo get wet?
No, Bo stayed inside.
Oh, okay.
But you got the cat door and everything, and you got a couple stray cats around. So I just want to make sure she's safe and everything like that.
Oh, what a good cat dad. That's so nice. Anyways, okay, so back to the shoe.
No, that's the ghost.
We're losing them, Dave, again. See?
No.
21.
21?
Yeah, we got 21 people watching.
Oh, Jesus.
They're like, what is this? Is this a Columbo? What's hatchet murders going on here? What's going on? Yeah, so where are we at? So catch me up, Dave.
Why don't we go over to campaign headquarters where we see Katie Seagal and she's accepting the suit, and because we haven't really talked about that, because there's the makeout session between
Linda and Nielsen.
Linda and Nielsen.
Niels. I'm going to call him Neil.
Yeah. And their lips are just pressed together, and there's not a lot of action going on. It's just
I feel closer to him now. Now that I'm calling him Niels.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Grandpa and yeah, it doesn't look good. It's a lot of, like there's a little drool coming from the side.
Yeah, but that happened.
Okay.
That happened before they were kissing. Okay. Anyway, so then,
and that's a wig, right? I mean, am I wrong?
Him?
Yeah.
God, I hope so.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
It's something. It's at least colored.
It's colored at least, yeah.
Yeah. But what's great is she's all, they're gonna wonder what we're doing in here. He's all, I have a very big itinerary. I just was like, ew.
What? No, I know. I thought the same thing. Whoa. You think they wrote that in on purpose? I don't know.
All right. So
but yeah, no.
Then Columbo's sitting there. He's reading the LA Chronicle, waiting outside while they're making out inside, and he's sitting across from Helen, who's actually Peg Bundy. And
I didn't see her do any work at all, Linda, in this entire episode, except cutting cake.
She cut cake. That was it.
Yeah. But Columbo's sitting outside and he's watching Linda the whole time, back and forth. And Linda's like, I mean, you look at Linda walk and you know that she's guilty of being a participant.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, whatever.
Yeah. And so then he goes in and he starts pissing off Haywood and everything. He's all, I want to use the back of your poster to draw on, and here's the car, and here's the light, and here's this, and
this was a prolonged scene.
Oh God!
This is where he's looking for a marker, but he's got just a little worn down pencil. But he's looking in every pocket, and it gets to the point to where you're going, "Oh my God, just go find a marker."
Yeah, and the guy even says, "Can you get to the point?"
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was like Niels was getting real annoyed, and he's like, yeah, you know, this is just taking way too long. And he kept saying get to the point, but he wasn't getting to the point. He just kept prolonging it. I think the director just said, what's going on?
Harry Scott.
Things to do. Things to do and people to see?
No.
Oh, higher up. Oh, my itinerary is quite large too. Oh my God, Harry, stop it.
Oh my goodness.
Stop it. Oh my god. And Edward Stewart says so many great ones on those are going to make great topics to talk about. That's for sure. Yeah, lots of goodies. And Dave, for my birthday, got me the complete collection of In Search of on DVD. So thank you, Dave, again. Okay, so
then he starts talking about, I got a problem with the timeline because the call to the police station is different than the time to the house, and maybe it's because of the watch. And the guy's all, hey, the watch could have been fast, whatever. So anyway, then they talk about the jacket. Then they go to Beverly Hills. We already covered that. Then we go to a woman's shelter grand opening, I think is what it was.
Yeah.
And,
but we did talk about the murder. Well, we talked about that earlier, how the cars pulled up. There wasn't light. They broke the light. How could he see the killer, the shooter? So that was another thing Columbo had a lot of trouble with. But yeah, Vicky Niels is Niels' wife, Vicky. She's hosting the opening of a rec center for adults, a community rec center.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's around, and Linda's over there cutting cake, and they got little paper cups with coffee,
Yeah.
You remember the old machines at the hospitals and stuff like that, and offices where, the cup would fall down, the paper cup, and it would fill up with coffee or hot cocoa.
Yes.
And all that. It was always so boiling hot.
But it was so good.
But it was good. But there was never a time that I never burnt my tongue.
True.
And
when I was a sales rep for Home Depot, we would go in and they would have one of those machines there. And so I would always click, and my nickname was 1G3 because that was the combination for a hot chocolate.
Oh my God.
And so I would always get a hot, because I don't like the coffee out of those machines per se.
The hot chocolate was what I always got. It was so good.
So that's what I got. And I would still zip in there today to get a hot chocolate. So
IG3. Oh my God.
1G3.
1G3.
Yes.
One is close to I.
It is.
I see. One.
I, for one, love Roman numerals.
Anyways, what made me think of that? What's
the hot chocolate, the machine, the coffee? I don't know.
Yeah.
No, the coffee at the women's event in the small cup.
Oh, okay, yeah, and the paper cups and all that. Okay, so yeah. Columbo comes there and interrogates Linda, and gets her all nervous, and she's running away like a little scared cat.
She is. She's like a frightened schoolgirl that is in her first relationship. And she's all, I do like him. I like for what he stands for. And then he's all, I see that's what attracted you to him at first.
I'm attracted to his business sense and his anyways, yeah. I don't know, Linda, I don't know. Yeah, maybe that character wasn't all that great to begin with. It didn't really add to the episode.
No, but what did not add to the episode at all?
You needed a floozy, is who you needed. You needed someone like Flo from Alice. Listen here, Niels. You better get yourself here. I'm going to kiss my Anyways, gone.
Oh, my goodness. Or a Mrs. Roper.
Oh, my God. Oh, she's too. Mrs. Roper. Well, she's not high maintenance. She just wants a little bit. It's just Mr. Roper was so.
But she's loud.
Oh, but anyways, yeah, she's loud. Yeah.
God, I love Mr. Roper too.
Yeah. Well, Mrs. Roper.
Like that.
I think Mrs. Roper has Bob Ross work on her face every day too. So
very true. But have you seen some pictures of her in the 40s?
Oh, I bet. No, I bet.
She was quite the harlot.
I'm going to look. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to search those pictures up and put them in my folder, Dave.
I'll send another one to you.
Okay. Okay. Anyways,
this is the next scene is totally one we could scrap. He comes across these two police officers. Stop. We need to inspect your car. Your car.
So how many scenes did we have like this where they just
We're already at 3 or 4.
Oh my God. But go ahead, Dave. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Chips.
It is Chips.
The
But
California Highway
oh God.
Patrol. Yeah.
And so they're in this really nice residential area. We have to inspect your car. And he's all, oh, that's okay. It was just in the shop 2 weeks ago. And he's all like, well, your headlights are out. Your high beams don't work. Your wiper blade's broken. He goes, well, I just got my car washed yesterday. Maybe it fell off at the car wash.
I like when he goes into the glove compartment to get his paper, his little card or whatever, insurance. It had a fingerprint on it. I don't know what the hell that was.
I don't know what that was either. That was weird. And how he stored it was weird.
And he had a handle that he took out of the glove compartment that was part of the car that broke off.
Yes.
And he had it in his hand as he had that piece of paper.
But then the guy, I don't know if you caught this. They're all like, he's all like, hey, I need the directions to Ridgeway Drive. And the first cop was all like, I don't know. And then like the other guy, then he asked the other guy, he goes, hey, I need directions to Ridgewood Drive.
Yeah, I caught that too. Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, that's a blooper right there. But he's all, yeah, Ridgewood, down the street, 2 blocks.
Yeah, yeah. I caught that. But yeah, they make him go, it doesn't matter if he's lieutenant. Listen, he should have got those things fixed anyways, but came to $65. Columbo doesn't even have. Oh my God, I'm belching.
Gonna be okay?
I'm hiccuping.
You have to have water from here on out.
Yeah, I guess the ginger ale's getting just a bit too strong for me, Dave. But yeah, I guess that's too much money for him. He's lieutenant. He's not making more money than that.
You don't have a credit card?
Come on. Yeah, no. He's got checks, but he don't got them on him.
Got checks at home. Now he's going to write a counter check, which I've never heard of before.
I know. I'm like, what is a counter check? I guess it's a check at a business at the counter that he could fill in. It still don't make no sense, does it?
Yeah,
Dave?
it's like you're going to trust someone. It's like, is this my right account number? It just
I don't know what that. Yeah,
and so what's weird too is like the guy let him borrow his tow truck. So it's a really cool gas station. It's on the beach. He works on cars. You get gas. He's got a tow truck, and there's a
take it for a ride.
Yeah, and then he's all, oh hey, are you here because of the murder that happened up the street? The one night we closed early, we ran out of gas. And that's a really big, thing in the plot going like, hey, this is where I made the phone call from, or the bad guy did. Is all couldn't have happened. Phone's inside. They closed early that night.
Yeah. So the whole gas station thing was he took that tow truck to time how long it took to come from the beach house to the gas station or to any phone to make a phone call. And they said it was 3 minutes after the murder. So, which I don't know how you can be that precise, Dave. Like he couldn't have been killed 8 minutes, 10 minutes before. I mean, it kind of don't make any sense. But anyways, let's go with it. 3 minutes, 3 seconds, or 3 minutes later. But then he found out, well, it takes 7 minutes to go to the gas station. That's the nearest phone. And well, pretty good. You're getting there. Yeah.
For 36 thumbs up. I might start juggling or doing something.
I should bring I should get the video that it's somewhere in my folders of old videos and pictures and stuff of me, because I can juggle 3 of anything. So I've got one where I'm juggling a basketball, a baseball bat, and a baseball. Way up in the air all at one time.
Oh wow.
Because I can it started with 3 tennis balls, and then I got to basketballs, and then I'm like going, I can do all 3. This was during the period of time in my life where I was training as a circus performer. This is no joke. Like I could juggle, I could do the unicycle, and I could juggle on the unicycle. Okay. I was also doing, what else was I doing at the time? There were other little things I was doing with my brothers and sisters. Like, anyways, we'll move on. But yeah, no, I was Dave. Yeah,
You're like the Marx Brothers.
I'm telling you.
And I've known you for 9-10 years, and this is the first I'm hearing of this. I know
Really?
all of Dino trivia. This is the first time I'm hearing about the circus Dino.
It was short-lived, but I've gone through so many incantations and like, oh my God, I'm going to do this because once I learned something, I want to go for it. And then I found out I was good at juggling. So then it led to me juggling other things. Oh, that was the other thing. I couldn't even remember. I could also balance anything on my chin right here. So I started out with a baseball bat. Then I started out doing chairs, furniture.
Whoa.
So I could take like a kitchen chair, put it right on my chin here and balance it. Because down in the greenhouses when I was growing up, there was all kinds of things around there. Oh, yeah. What?
Greenhouses?
Dave, I grew up on a farm, the greenhouses.
No, you didn't. You grew up across the street from a police station.
When my mom married, I was roughly 4th grade. That's when my stepdad had a greenhouse, acres of greenhouses and farmland. And it was there was a small period of time there where it was a couple years of really good happiness. Like we just roamed the greenhouses and this is where I started doing all kinds of things like the juggling, the unicycle and wheelies. I could do a wheelie like 500 feet down, on my BMX bike. I mean, it was all kinds of stuff we did down there. But anyways, people don't want to hear about this. Let's get back to Columbus. Columbo. Oh my God. Dave, I need a break. Go.
All right. You already talked about the $65.25. That was the bill. Then we go back.
You wrote that down.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about this.
Then we went.
That's why we got 28 people watching.
Well, I wrote it down because then we got to give for inflation because, hey, I'd love a $65.25 bill for fixing my truck, but today that's about $500, $600 worth of labor and stuff.
Wait a second. Is that real?
Yeah. It's about a $500 labor with the inflation.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, so that was a pretty good amount. Okay.
Oh yeah. It's a decent amount.
Yikes. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So where do we go from the gas station?
Then we're going to go back to Nilsson's home. Columbo's been put on the detail to protect Nilsson.
Yes.
And then he's all like, "Hey, I want to talk to you real quick." He talks about the jacket. How did you know you need another jacket? Yeah. And then they're all like, "Hey, we need you to shoot the commercial right now." So he goes out to shoot the commercial. Columbo follows him, starts talking to his wife. Again, not able to find a bra at this time.
Oh, no. She don't wear them. That's all. They're plain and simple, period. Stop. I don't know why that became a thing this year, Dave. People would say things and they would go, period, stop. Oh, Dave, you all right? What's going on? I think he's burning his steak on the griddle. So yeah, he's at the. Oh, I knew it was Bo going to get. Hey, whoa! What's going on with Bo, Dave? Left eye.
She's got a booger.
Is that just a booger? It looks red.
It's okay.
Is it okay?
It's okay.
We're worried about Bo.
I know we are.
Give us updates.
All right, I will.
Okay.
Hi, baby. Oh.
Bo is a feral cat that Dave tamed, so it still will half kill him. I was going to say half kill him if he takes her seat, which he kind of took it. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, she's there and they're shooting a commercial for I don't know who, an endorsement or something like that. And his wife is there.
No, it's just a regular political commercial.
Yeah.
I'm going to fight for you type of thing. A little Larry H. Parker going on.
Yeah. And he sees Vicky there. Columbo does, because Columbo's carrying around a box and it's the box of clothes that was Harry Stone, not Randy Stone, but Harry Stone's.
Correct.
And he said, Vicky, hey, come here, you know. And this is where he
He
gets it.
stole a dead person's clothes from the morgue. Hey, can I borrow those shoes? Let me borrow that jacket.
Listen, I just love that. He pulls out the shoes first and he goes, look at these. Look at how hard they are. Look how durable they are. And she's the whole time she's talking to him and he's explaining all this to her. She's just like, she's into it, Dave. And she's just like this, being so sweet, going, yeah, you're right. Yeah, exactly. You are correct.
Yeah.
And then he gets like, the suit will last forever. She goes, yeah, that sounds like Harry Stone.
Yeah, not stylish.
And then he pulls her over because they're speaking too loud to the other picnic table. Meantime, Niels, I like to call him Niels. We're real close. He's over there filming the commercial, but looking at him, looking at him the whole time. And you know, she's talking to Columbo, and this is where the watch comes out, and he goes, you know, one problem I have is, you know, it's just the watch doesn't go with him. Everything's durable. The shoes. Oh my God! Thank God you moved, Dave. I thought you were frozen, or something happened. I thought
I'm just waiting for you to tell me about the scene.
I was going to call 911.
We got to wrap it up in 8 minutes.
Oh my God. Okay. Oh geez. Okay. Real quick. The watch.
The girl. She's a valley girl.
The watch was banged to death.
Yes.
He moved the time. See, this is an hour 40 minutes, and you're going to have to condense this. Go on. Do it like the milk.
I'll condense this like milk.
And did we? Yeah.
And for Dino, since he's lactose intolerant, oat milk.
There you go. Call yourself Carnation Dave. 44. We've got 44 thumbs up now, Dave. We went from 36 to 44.
It's great.
Anybody coming across this in the future?
All right. I'm just going to go through and talk a little bit about some things. You just stop me when you get to an interesting point.
No, you've got the floor for 8 minutes.
All right. Thank you. So next thing we know, he's in a little hotel room. He's cutting up a newspaper, and we normally would have like a little ransom note, but it's like, Hayward, you continue to run, you die. You drop out, you live. Just stupid things. And so he's all like, and Nelson makes this. And so then he's all like, I can't find this. Linda, who do you think should find this? I don't know. And then he's all, it can't be me. She goes, oh, I'll do it. And so it really starts showing that Linda's not as brainiac as we would like to think. Election day finally comes around.
Linda was a brainiac. Oh, sorry. Go.
That's all right. We have election day. And so what he does is he takes a gun and he puts it into his jacket pocket and he sets up some briefcases to be delivered to him so he can smuggle the gun out of the room after he fires. He goes into the hotel, goes out on the balcony, boom, through the glass, right by where someone would be talking on the phone, puts the gun in the briefcase. Linda shows up. He gives her the briefcase. She's been searched. And I think I put ooh la la.
Ooh la la.
Yeah, because Miss Dodds was like, sorry, lady, you got to be searched. And so after that, then Linda's late.
Oh, geez.
Amazing.
My favorite. Amazing.
So then Linda leaves.
Down and with a red light in my face.
Then Linda leaves and the wife comes in. She's all, well, hello, Linda. I see you're the one he's having an affair with. And so that's finally out in the open. And so
when you think of it, you've got some red. What's going on there too?
Oh, Jesus.
On your face too. Oh, okay. It's a Bo and Dave thing. They're connected spiritually.
Maybe it's just this crappy camera on my computer.
Oh, could be. Everything's fine. Just age spots. Could be that. Okay.
Could be liver spots, yes.
Okay. I didn't hear a thing you said. Are you done? Is this over?
Almost. I've got it all set up.
Oh my God. I got a page more of notes. What?
I got 2 pages.
What did I do?
I don't know.
Yeah, skip over something. I don't know.
Yeah. So then, the guy is all like, hey, Nils is in the next room. He's supposed to make some calls. Columbo,
Man, I
laying on
like
the
that
couch.
Niels, man.
Columbo's on the couch just looking over. The light never lights up. And so then they go and vote. And
Good
then they
old
go and
Niels.
vote. And
got my
Columbo
vote,
sneaks into the
Niels?
room,
What's up?
does his thing. And
He does
then
his
at the
thing,
very
man.
end,
Uh-huh.
we have the election.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have the
Right on,
election
dude.
party at night. So finally, we're getting feedback. All the
Yo,
counties.
Dave with these election parties, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Haywood has got a clear, he's gonna win. He's gonna win.
Oh, it's
And
clear. It's totally clear.
Then he does the stupid thing of lighting an M80 out on the balcony.
And wait a second, it's a firecracker. You wanted to hype up this. You think we're going to get 10 more views
Well,
because
we're
of
not
that?
going to do Columbo again, so we might as well make it sound great.
That's
Hey.
a stick of dynamite.
Hey, get out of there.
I'm not doing nothing.
No, but Bo is.
What do you mean, Dave?
She's going to get her.
I'm not doing nothing, man.
All right. So I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, there's a firecracker. He lights it. Pop. Everyone freaks out. They run back into the room. And the guy's all, oh my God, someone shot at me. There was someone on the balcony. And the cop's all like, there was no one on the balcony. And he's all, are you calling me a liar? And
He had to be a
comes
monkey.
Columbo comes in, says, the person who shot is still in the room. And
juggle some feathers. I could do like, listen, I'm okay. Go on.
I actually want to see a chair balanced on your chair.
Okay, go on.
All right. So,
I shouldn't have brung it up. It's been years. Anyway.
all right. And so anyway, they're all like, look, Columbo's all.
Hey, we got one, Dave.
Thank you, Edward.
No, I appreciate it. Everybody in chat, love you guys. Much love.
Yes. Hey, hold on.
Oh, what?
Oh, shit.
What is anyway?
She's
Leave Bo
running across-
alone, man.
across the room. Anyway,
Bo.
so Columbo's all, I've already dug the bullet hole out of the wall. You did this before you went to vote. The ballistics matched the one that killed Harry Stone. You're guilty. And I actually do like the ending because the wife, she's crying because she realizes her husband's not only cheating on her, he's a killer. And then all he does is he closes his eye.
Yeah, and it's over with. He goes, "You're under arrest." The thing that got me with this, well, first of all, his face. Again, deny. I'm just saying, when you're the criminal like he is, deny. Even if he's saying, I got this, and you go, I don't know how the hell you would have gotten that done. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. I have no idea. Because I also thought, could he really have gone in that room, got that bullet, and in that short of a time got ballistics and everything done? I almost thought that he was bluffing. You know how he does in some of the episodes?
Yeah.
He doesn't really have that real bullet behind the wall, but he tells him he does. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And he says, okay, you got me. Like they always do, because there was still that hole in the wall. How did he get it out?
Vacuum.
Rubber snake.
Little piece of gum at the end of your.
Oh, did you hear? Yeah. String and some bubble hubba bubba.
Bubblicious at that time.
I said a snake was lower down. I go, that. What is that? That was weird.
It was like a hamster.
A hamster. I never heard a hamster make a sound in my life. The decibel of their
when you run him over, guess what?
What? Did you ever run over a hamster by accident?
Not even on purpose.
I would hope not.
All right. IMDb has this at a 7.7. What do you give it?
Oh man, this was a good episode. As much as I talked it, the fillers kind of added a little bit to it. I thought they were funny. The dental scene was funny. I thought it was funny him laying on the couch with the over. Oh, I know I shouldn't be explaining. It's 9:31. I would say, do I stick with 7 or do I go 6.9?
Well, IMDb has 7.7.
7.7. Yeah, I'm going to go with the 6.9.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to grade it a little bit lower than their rating as well. I'm at a 7.5. I still think it's good.
Okay.
I love Jackie Cooper. I love all the supporting actors and actresses. There were a lot of people in here. It was a fun story.
Yes.
There is a lot of filler, but everything kept moving. And you got Vito Scotti. You've got just some good humor throughout. So anyway, 7.5 for me.
You keep saying a lot of good filling. Or wait, what did you say again?
A lot of good filler.
Yeah, filler. What are you, a cosmetic surgeon? Are you a beauty consultant?
As much as you are a circus.
You need a little bit right here in your lower lip. No, it would just bring it out.
All right.
Maybe?
I don't know.
Maybe? I don't know.
What are we doing next week?
Oh.
Scooby-Doo.
Zoinks! Scoob! The podcast. The Gotcha was one of the best, in my opinion, says Tomahawk.
I'm sorry?
He said, let me explain. Tomahawk says, the Gotcha.
Oh, yeah, the Gotcha. Yes, absolutely. It's a top Gotcha, I think.
You think so?
Yeah, because it's like it totally surprises the thief or the murderer.
Yeah, Neil.
Yeah. I mean, it's not maybe in the top 5, but it's in the top 10.
Okay. Yeah.
I
like that. Oh, well, we can't do anything. Oh, yeah, we're in a rush. Okay. With that said, Bo wants us to leave, so